You're a skinny teenager and you're trying to build muscle, I need you to watch this video. All right, let's get into it. So before I get into it, why should you listen to me? Well, I've gone from a skinny teenager. I used to be 96 pounds. By the way, I'm 5'5", so I'm not that tall, but it's even if you're a little bit taller than me, this still works for you. It doesn't matter. As long as you're just skinny, it will help you. And I went from this to this in the last 1.5 years, almost 2 years actually. I built quite an amount of muscle. I built 19 pounds of muscle in the last almost 2 years. And before I continue on, I would like to invite you to my movement of helping skinny teenagers build the first couple pounds of muscle. So click that subscribe button if you want more videos like this that are going to help you build muscle and get better at the gym. So let's get into it. Okay, this is what I'm going to cover in the video. 3 things: diet, sleep, training, bulking, all that stuff that are the most important things when it comes to building muscle. And then I'm going to talk about how to know if you're doing those things right, okay? So let's talk about sleep. Sleep is not an optional thing. In general, like for your health, for your life, sleep is not fucking optional. So if you're not maximizing your sleep to have the best recovery, you are doing yourself a disservice. So you might think, oh, but there's a lot of people that say sleep is not really that important, like bodybuilders and stuff like that, and they sleep like 5 hours a day or 4. I'm telling you this right now. If there's a guy out there who's building muscle, they're barely sleeping like 3 hours a day, 4 hours, or at night, or barely 5, and they're not sleeping enough. They are on steroids, or they're really an outlier and they have really good genetics, which chances are you probably don't. 99% of the time, guys who don't sleep well and still build a fuck ton of muscle are on steroids. There's like no exceptions, bro. It's usually probably like 100%, but I like to say 99 because you never know. Okay, and why is sleep important? Well, sleep is the time when your body is repairing itself, the time where it creates testosterone, and the time when your body really just releases a bunch of growth hormones, especially at the early stages of sleep, which is this is what I learned the other day, is if you don't sleep at the same time every single day and wake up at the same time every day, and you, let's say, sleep a little bit later than you usually sleep, you actually miss a window of time where you release growth hormone and testosterone and all these good hormones that you need to grow, okay, to develop yourself. And whenever you miss this window, you can't get it back. Okay, you literally just missed a whole window of growth hormone, which leads to a lot of problems. Okay, so that's why sleep is like really important. Sleeping at the same time every single day and waking up at the same time every single day. Now it's obviously more complex than that, but that's just a simple way to put it. Okay, make sure we're sleeping 8 to 10 hours, bro. Especially as a teenager, I think the best, like, 9 to 10 hours is probably even better because we're developing ourselves. If you're more of an adult guy, like you're a little bit older, then yeah, obviously, like, sleeping a little less, like 8 hours, is fine. But for teenagers, since you're a teenager watching this video, I hope you're not a weirdo. 9 to 10 hours is ideal. Make sure that you go, like I said, go to sleep at the same time every single night. If you're going to sleep at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. every single night, yeah, that should be ideal. And make sure you're sleeping, like I said, 9 to 10 hours. So waking up at like what, 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. depending on what time you went to sleep. Okay. And this is the stuff that you should not be doing if you want to improve your sleep. You should not be watching TV shows at night. No, like, episodes or anything. No video games at night. I understand you want to play with your buddies and they only like to fuck around at night and not play during the day because they're dumbass, and so are your friends. Okay. Make sure you're not watching movies, scrolling on your phone, watching anything on a screen, listening to anything other than music that literally does help you fall asleep. Like calming music, not fucking rap, not of this dopamine giving like music. Nothing that hypes you up, literally music that bores you to death. Okay? That's the only time that I would say Okay, and if you're not trying to build muscle and you just want to be a dumbass, play video games at night, watch movies, scroll on your phone, and just not give a fuck about your sleep, get the fuck off this video, because without sleep, you're not gonna build muscle. You're not gonna build muscle at all. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. Oh. Okay, now let's talk about diet and bulking. So, for your diet and bulking to build muscle, you need to be eating a fuck ton of healthy food to build muscle, not bullshit junk food, weird protein powders or protein shakes. Protein shakes and protein bars. You literally need to be eating healthy. If you aren't eating healthy, you're not gonna build as much muscle because you're first of all things that junk food, foods that you eat that kill testosterone, inhibit the well inhibit you building muscle. Because why? You're decreasing your testosterone. It's such common sense, bro. Like I can't believe a lot of people believe that gaining a lot of fat while bulking is normal. No, it's fucking not. Maybe getting a little bit, tiny bit of fat, yeah, that's probably fine. But like literally getting fat as fuck is not ideal to bulking. It's just a lie you've been told by bodybuilders who take steroids. From people in general who take steroids, okay? You can't out-train a bad diet. It's really fucking hard to do it because your metabolism literally lowers whenever you're eating junk food, and there's a fuck ton of problems that comes from eating a bad diet. Okay, it's really hard to out train a bad diet. It really is. There's no exceptions. You might be genetically gifted and might be able to out train a bad diet for a little while, but in the long term, you're gonna end up either being fat or having a bunch of health issues either way. Okay, so this is what I believe you should be eating. You should be eating lots of fats and protein from eggs, avocado, red chicken, red meat, chicken, and whatever favorite healthy food um that your mom cooks. And it make sure it's cooked in butter, ghee, or beef tallow. And if it doesn't need oils, that's fine. Okay, but this is literally what you should be eating in order to bulk up. You should be eating a lot of fats, a lot of protein, because, well, protein, pretty obviously. You need a fuck ton of protein to build muscle because protein is the building block of muscle. Now, eating too much protein can be a problem as well, but eating the right amount of protein is good. Eating fats, you need fats to make testosterone, make hormones, energy, and a bunch of other stuff that is really important. Okay, so to get fats and proteins, like I said, eat a bunch of eggs, avocados, red meat, chicken. Okay, if you're serious about bulking, you should be eating a fuck ton of this food. I believe that carbs are still important. Carbs should be used for energy before and after a workout to replenish glycogen stores in your muscles and stuff like that. So I would say eat carbs before and after workouts. Okay, fruits and vegetables. There's no other exceptions for carbs. This literally should be your carb sources. Only fruits and vegetables. Maybe every now and then some grains, but those cause like health issues and they cause you to have acne. So if you don't want acne and you want to maximize your gains in the gym as well, fruits and vegetables. Okay. Um, you could also snack carbs like fruits in between meals, as well as some like protein powders that are not flavored, and some like other snacks that are healthy. Like I said, preferably fruits, avocados, and vegetables. Okay, that's your best bet. And if you want a good protein powder that is not going to cause you any health issues, that's not going to cause you to be, because from my personal experience from taking protein powders that are flavored, I was feeling really tired all the time. I felt lethargic. I just felt like weirdly tired, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like I felt like my testosterone was lowered. I felt really like weird. My dick wouldn't get hard. It's the fucking truth though. That's what would happen. And I started buying like protein powders that are not flavored, that are literally one ingredient protein, and that's actually helped me. Okay, and some supplements that I recommend are creatine and vitamin D. Okay, other things that you can add is magnesium and uh, what else? Iron, I think, and zinc. But you can get those from eating all this food right here. Okay, and vitamin D is really important for muscle. Okay, it helps regulate calcium and all like building muscle, and also increases testosterone. You need vitamin D for testosterone as well. Creatine is a great supplement. Okay, it's from my personal use. improved myself in the gym. My performance is way better. I feel like mentally like sharper. Like literally, your creatine literally makes you smarter and it helps you build muscle and strength. Okay, so creatine is a must. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't cause any kidney issues or anything like that. That's just some bullshit. And okay, as long as you just drink enough water every single day and you take just one scoop of creatine, you'll be fine. You can take more, but one scoop of creatine of 5 grams, 5 grams is enough. You can get creatine from Amazon. There's some pretty cheap creatine, $40 for like 200 servings, which if you take one scoop every single day, it will last you 200 days. For $40 is crazy. That's pretty cheap, honestly. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is your training. First of all, do not overcomplicate your training, okay? It should be intense. It should be some high volume, not too high volume if you're just a beginner. You should be chasing the pump and the burn, okay? And you should not be looking for absolute failure, which is when you can't move the weights anymore, but this is the failure that you should be getting to, and you can still build muscle through this type of failure, which is technical failure. That should be good enough to build muscle. And what this means is when your form starts to break down, like, you know, when the bench press, you start doing this shit or some weird shit, and like you can't move the bar like with good form, that's when you tell yourself, okay, I need to stop. Boom. That's when you know you're at close to failure, okay? You don't need to go to complete failure to build muscle. Honestly, you got to be careful if you want to go to complete failure on any sets because it could result in you getting either injured or, which is less likely, but could also result in you being so sore from your muscles in the next 3-4 days that you can't even work out again that same muscle group. You can't even work it out again. You can't even work out again for that muscle group, and that's really bad. Fuck, I repeated myself too many times, but you know what? You get what I mean, right? So if you want to reduce your injury risk and also build more muscle and train for longer, um, go for technical failure. And if you want a workout plan, so you don't have to go and research your own workout plan, you don't have to create your own workout plan, link down below. I have free workout routines. There's 4 of them. It's arms day, leg day, chest day, and back day. That should be the order of how you should train, or you can flip it around: chest day, back day, leg day, arm day. Either way works. But that's literally how my workout routine that I have linked down below works. Okay, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. I really do. It will. I really do think it will help you, so you don't have to like make up your own workout routine, and also you don't have to like really overthink things. Okay, like I said, don't overcomplicate your training. Chase the pump, chase the burn, get a technical failure, and check out the free workout routines I have the link down below. So yeah, now let's talk about the last thing. If you're doing everything correctly, the stuff that I told you, your diet, bulking, sleeping. Oh, another thing I forgot to tell you about diet and bulking, make sure you're hydrating well. Okay, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Not too much water to the point that it's bad for you, but make sure you're hydrating well, you're drinking water with some salt and some electrolytes. And because muscle is made up of 70% water, this shit right here is made up of 70% water, bro. So make sure you're hydrating yourself. So now let's talk about the last thing. If you're doing everything correctly, like I told you, you should be getting a pump that feels like your muscles are about to explode and your skin feels like super, super fucking tight. That's when you know you're doing everything right. That's when you know you're doing your training right. Like, just think about it for a second. If you're doing your training right, you're going really intense, you're doing like the sets really well, you're going to technical failure, not like fucking up your form too much at the end, and you're sleeping well, you're eating well, there's no there's no reason why you shouldn't get a pump. Pumps are not optional, bro. That literally, if you aren't getting a pump, you're doing something wrong. You're either not working out intensely, you're not sleeping well, you're not doing something right with your diet. Okay, that's literally what this means. Okay, that's why I think that the pump is one of the best things that show off, like, if you're doing everything else right. I learned this from a guy named Maigen from Team 3D Alpha. He's really like, I've been watching his videos for a while, and he talks about a lot of muscle building and his information is like pretty great. Okay, I think that his information is right. He has like 20 years of experience in the gym, which is a lot, and I think he's a trustable source. So if you want to check him out as well, I think he's really good, and I've been learning a lot of things from him as a teenager, bro. So I really think you should. I really do think you should check him out. Um, Keep watching my videos as well. Okay, that's pretty much it, bro. And if you're interested in my program that helps skinny teenagers build their first couple pounds of muscle, click the link in the description. This is the free code that gives you a discount, 100% discount. Like you literally get the program for free. And if you want, fuck, what was I gonna say? If you want it for free, use this code. You get my one-on-one coaching. You literally get my own like coaching. You get a whole course that teaches you how to build muscle and stuff like that. If you're interested, like I said, check the link in the description. Other than that, bro, if you're new to my channel, my name is Ricky Cervantes. Subscribe if you want to join the movement of helping skinny teenagers build their first couple pounds of muscle. Other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.